Hello, welcome to Hook Legends, and thanks for watching today's episode. I'm Henry, your host. First, I want to say thanks to all of you for your support, and if you like these videos and you haven't subscribed, do me a favor right now. Please reach up, click subscribe, and like, and make sure you click the notification bell so you will be alerted when future videos are released. Hey guys, today I want to continue our tech series. It's hot out here, guys. I'm going to be straight up with you. It is hot. Now, the water temperature around in this particular location is around 85, 86 degrees, but it's 89, 90 degrees in other parts of this lake. And the fish are lethargic. You got to downsize your bait. But this isn't a fishing video today. Some of you gave me some good positive feedback about some tech reviews saying, hey, you want to see more videos about, how to use the technology. So I want to take it one step further. Not only I want to show you how to use the technology, I want to give you a couple of tips on how to apply the technology also. Now, as you know, one of the previous videos I did on technology included how to follow contours. So once again, got positive feedback. So I want to follow up on that today. But I want to show you how to do a circle. And you're saying, oh, good grief, why do I need to know how to do a circle? Well, this is why I want to give you some tips to apply the technology. Guys, sometimes when you do your research, you're going to find some brush piles. And these brush piles, let me navigate the boat while I'm doing this. And these brush piles, guys, sometimes they'll be in clusters. You'll find several of them and in an area. Or you may find in the fall, springtime, maybe in the mouth of creeks. There might be some good areas that if you troll them, you can find a collection of brush piles. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to keep the sun in a particular direction here, and boat's not really cooperating. Okay, I think I got it this time. But anyway, there's times where you may find just a small area that you want to fish, where you have some brush piles. Maybe there's some irregular features that you like, such as maybe there's a sandbar, sunken island, submerged island, and you maybe just want to fish all the way around it, casting it up on the low point, bringing it back down if it's a submerged island. So there's a number of reasons, guys. I can just think back through my fishing career, the number of times I was sitting there with my foot or a remote or something going basically in a circle. So today I want to give you some tips on, I want to actually show you how to use it. This is going to be a short video. There's not a whole lot of steps, and it doesn't take that much time to do this. So I'm going to move the camera and get it so we can take a look here at the screen, so we can jump in here so I can get back to some cool shade, guys. Let's take a break and we'll get right back to the demonstration. All right, let's jump into the demo. So guys, I'm going to position this so you can see the screen. You can also see the trolling motor up there. So the first thing we want to do, and I cleared my tracks, and I'm just down here in the remote part of the lake because this is a quiet part of the lake with very little boat traffic and waves, and it's just so much better for me doing videos. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here and I'm going to put a mark out here right there, and then I'm going to go to that mark, circle. I'm going to hit the right arrow key for the circle, and I want to do it at the where I put that cursor at on the screen. See that? You want to do that cursor, and it put a circle there. I'm going to go ahead and increase that area. I can go clockwise, counterclockwise, or I can change the radius. So I'm going to increase that radius up to 45 feet. Once again, that's counterclockwise. And look at the head. The head just kind of spins around up there, and she's all ready to go. So as you can see here on the handheld, it's blinking. You see that? So I'm going to go ahead and press this prop button to get it started, and watch and see what happens. Now I could have started this out at the cursor. When I moved that cursor out there, I could have started it where the boat was currently positioned. You have that option. But now, you see, it's going to come in and follow that circle. See that? It positioned the boat so that it can now go clockwise. And you can see the boat speed here. I don't know how well this unit's showing up, guys, but so just imagine you had a brush pile out there. You could sit here and circle the brush pile. Now you probably would not want to do it going 1.6 miles per hour. But once again, I'm trying to get out of the heat here. I'm going to rush this thing along. And watch, it's just going to go in a complete circle there. And once again, you know, if there's an island out there, a sunken island, sandbar, there's numerous places in this lake right now where this feature is just awesome, guys. Totally awesome. You know, using especially if you have a remote that's your trolling motor is only remote control, guys. I fish a lot, and I actually started having issues from my hand, and it was the majority of it was due to the fact that I was just using the remote control too much. It was causing problems with my thumb. So now I try to rely on these automated features, and once again, this is a part of iPilot Link, being able to do it that way. Now, if you don't have iPilot Link and you just have iPilot, there's a set of features there also to your disposal. On this particular boat, I have iPilot Link with a Minn Kota Ultra X80. On my bass boat, I have an Ultra X80, but it's not an iPilot. I mean, it's not an iPilot Link, but it's iPilot. And in future videos, I'm going to show you how to set up waypoints, tracks. You know, I used to come out of my boat shed, say, go to my fishing hole, get snacks, and by the time I was finished getting my gear and my rods and all of that stuff, the boat had already taken me and pretty much stopped right at my fishing hole. I dropped my live scope and I started fishing. You know, so automation is your friend. I encourage you to use it. So as you can see, guys, it's just going to keep sitting there. I'm going to expand my screen here a little bit. I probably should have done that to start with. Hopefully you can see that. That's about his max there. But you see, it's just going around in a circle. So one thing I forgot to say is that once I created that circle and the boat started navigating around that circle, I could actually save a waypoint at that circle by moving down to save waypoint at circle. And see that? It created a waypoint right there. And once again, you can adjust your radius if you like. You could reverse navigation. Hey, let's do this for kicks, guys. We're going to reverse navigation. You know, maybe we got tired of the fish weren't biting. Maybe the fish weren't biting. that trolling motor definitely kicks in, guys. But you know, you reverse navigation and you see the boat reversed, and now it's going to go in the opposite direction. Nothing fancy, but guys, it can really help you out. So once again, this is just another feature. I'm gonna call it quits here. Not a whole lot I can say about it. I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay, so I hope you liked that demonstration, and I hope I gave you some information at the beginning of the video about when you can use this circle feature. It's cool, guys, and I'm going to continue to step through these Minn Kota features. This is iPilot. I will eventually do some videos regarding routes, waypoints, and how to take advantage of those also. All of these tools are supposed to make it easier for you to fish. Anytime you don't have to manually fish while you're driving with your foot, the trolling motor, or with your thumb, which in my case can cause a long-term injury, guys. You know, use your technology. If you have it and you already bought it and you paid for it, why not use it? Take advantage of it. There's nothing I love more than letting my trolling motor manage the area and the navigation and boat control, while I can focus on 100% on just fishing, guys. That's what's important. You want to concentrate on fishing. Once we get into routes, you're going to see where you can set some waypoints, put it together as a route, follow those routes. That can come in real handy in the springtime when you're trolling certain areas and picking up a lot of crappie in the shallows during certain paths you keep taking. You know, automate it. Tell it when it gets to the end to turn around and come back. Then the only thing you have to do is just wind the fish in. So once again, I'm telling you some of these things that I've used in the past that's made my fishing a whole lot easier, and I'm sure it can make it easier for you too. So once again, if you like these videos and tips and you haven't subscribed, please reach out right now, click subscribe and like, and make sure you click the notification bell so you will be alerted when future videos are released. Thanks for watching Hook Legends.